Hello everybody, I'm Sampy and welcome back to more Metroid Other M. In the last episode we took on the role of Pest Exterminator and we killed a bunch of flies. Then we became a lumberjack and we killed a tree. And Adam finally gave us some specific instructions as to where he would like us to go next. And we're heading off to the exam centre, so let's go. In this corridor I've got some of these like cocoon things. I think I tried to mention these in the last episode, but the game wasn't really cooperating. These are what the little bugs turn into. They will sort of make themselves into cocoons and then become sort of these big old flies after a while. Unfortunately, it wasn't cooperating very much at the time, so we didn't really get to see it. But anyway, oops, I want to be looking this way. So we look over here, we will find a missile tank. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually get to it at the moment. We can't clear this gap, so the best thing to do is hello. Let's take care of these guys. Pull the wings off this fly. Like a small child would. Not that I ever did that. I can't stand creepy crawlies. Just fling him into the next room. Yeah, by scanning the missile tank up there, it actually adds it to the map, so we'll know for future reference that that's where it is. In this room, there's a missile tank that we can get. Slightly awkwardly placed, a bit dickishly really, is right up on the ceiling in this box. We shoot that down, and the missile tank will fall out of it. So we'll grab that. Like I say, that's kind of a bit dickishly placed. To me, this just feels like a bit of a throwaway room that you just kind of run straight through. But then I guess the point of a secret is that it's in a place that you wouldn't expect it to be, so... anyway, we've got another elevator shaft here. This one's definitely not as bad as the last one. No enemies in here beyond these simple Geemers. And nothing's going to come crashing down on your head, so nothing to worry about in here. Once we get so far up, there's rather weirdly a switch on this wall. I'm not quite sure what the design choice was there. But that will activate the morph ball cannon below. So let's drop back down into this, drop a bomb, and kaboom! That shoots us up through the floor of the lift that was above us and makes a kind of crude but effective way of getting into the next room. So anyway, let's continue on our way. I think we've got some more flies in here, so I'll just take these out as we go past. No real need to fight them, they're not causing us much trouble there, so just shoot them. Right, okay. So in this room, we've got some more of our roly-poly friends, who are some Griptians. I still don't know how to pronounce half these names. There are 3 of them in here. Fortunately, at this point, I think since the last time we fought them, we've got the diffusion beam, which does seem to be a bit more effective against them. Hello, bouncing around all over the place there. So we shouldn't have too much trouble taking these guys out. Seem to have got to the point now where just like one fully charged shot will stun them and then you can run in for a lethal strike, so... Oh, hello, is he stunned? Okay, there he is. Oh, no, he's not stunned. Oh, he fought back, that was odd. Alright, nail him again. Wow, this one's actually putting up more of a fight, this is odd. Why is this one so clever? Okay, come on. Can I go for an overblast? There we go. That should do plenty of damage. There we go, and he's dead. Okay. So, we're at another big old window. If we look out this window, it seems to be a trend in this game that it likes to show you areas that you've already been. This is the area where we fought the Grogranch at the end of the last episode. And once again, if we look out to the right hand side of the window, we will find an energy part. Unfortunately, we still don't have any way of getting across to that. We can't break through the window or anything, so we just kind of have to make a mental note that it's there. Despite scanning that one, it doesn't add it to the map. I think because it's not actually, it's technically in a different room to what we're in, but so yeah, you just have to make a mental note. Nothing much to do in here, so we're just going to run on through the next few rooms. Just try and avoid this guy. I'll blow him up with a missile. I wonder actually if I could have. Let's try it on. There's another one here, so let's try it on here. If I can just roll past in morph ball form, that worked. Yeah, gave me a little poke, but he didn't really do anything to me. Okay, so good. We're making some decent progress. Let's. Oh, hello. I struggled to get up there for some reason. Another big old sort of foresty room that's also sort of part space room, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. At the end of this room, somewhere around here, I think. Here it is. It's another Grogranch. We've already fought one of these in the last episode, so I would recommend you get rid of him, but I'm probably not going to show this entire fight. I'll probably just cut through this, so see you on the other side. Ow. Oh boy, that took some doing. I don't know why, but that one seemed to take even longer to kill than the last one. Right, okay. Fortunately, he's dead. You don't actually have to kill that one, but it does make it easier for what we're about to do in a second. So, if we run up to this end of the room, we'll find a door that's locked that we can't get through. But if we look up to this ledge up here, We'll see another one of those red computer terminals that seem to be basically just keys for unlocking doors. So that's where we need to get to. We need to go next. We can't, despite there being a ladder on here, we can't climb up that. It's a little bit out of reach, and Samus seems to be incapable of climbing ladders in this game. So instead, we're going to carry on over. We're going to walk on over here and hop onto this sort of moving ledge. Another one of these that we saw in the last episode. Hello, revealing secrets before I want you to. So this is part of the reason why we take out the Grogranch, because he tends to ruin this little bit. He tends to shoot his purple stuff at you while you're hanging down off this ledge. Obviously, as you've just seen, you also need to be taking care of these flies as they come at you. Oh, that was nice. 3 in one go. So yeah, so just take out the Grogranch and the flies. That makes this bit a lot more easier. Eventually, we'll make our way to back pretty much the start of the room. We can hop across here, and now we find ourselves going through some sort of morph ball tracks. So let's roll on through and just see where this takes us. Oh, hello. I think I want to be hopping up here. Kind of a change of track here. We go on the upper path. And, oh, God! Wait, did I just bump into him but not take any damage? That was very strange. Okay. Let's carry on rolling through. Oh, Jesus. Another one. I need to like go a bit slower through these tunnels. I always do that. I just roll straight on into the Geemers as they're just sort of meandering about. Anyway. As we come along here, we will notice that there is an energy tank below us. This one is pretty much impossible to miss. This one, I've even written in my little notes, like where I kind of make notes for these episodes just to sort of like state where all the power-ups are. For that one, I've literally just written obvious, because there's no way you can possibly miss that. I can't imagine anyone just rolling along the top path and not seeing that there. But anyway, activating that computer terminal will open this door, and we find ourselves in another save room. Excellent. Game is saved, good-o, let's continue on our way. So, big old large room here. It looks kind of fancy, but there's not really anything too important in it. A couple of big old tanks with like green stuff in it. If we look over here, we've got another missile tank. We'll scan that and add it to our map, but we can't grab it just yet, so we'll just have to come back later. And we're going to head out through this door into a rather jarring sight. A big old open area outside with blue sky and trees, which is a bit odd, really, considering it's generally not a sight you see in a Metroid game, and for the most part so far we've just been walking through sort of dark ship interiors or gloomy forest-like areas, so it makes a bit of a change. Unfortunately, we don't get to enjoy it long, because as we walk over to the exam centre, it forces us inside and the door locks behind us, so we're stuck in here now. This is the exam centre, though. This is where Adam wanted us to go. So we're looking out for... Oh, hello, that was odd. We're looking out for our the rest of our teammates, basically. There's actually kind of a cool atmosphere in this place. If you look around, you can see like a sort of broken robots and stuff on the floor. It's kind of sort of ominous fog, and the sounds kind of scary. And then we find another save room, weirdly. Why is there another save room? We've literally just saved our game. That's strange. That didn't ruin the moment or anything at all. No, alright. Okay, game saved again. Let's continue. Back into the ominous rooms. I think we want to be going right here. Okay, and we found a locked door that we can't get through. It's pretty easy to actually get past. If we look down here, there's a crack in this wall. We can blow it with a missile, or I think a bomb, a morph ball bomb will do it. Roll on through this this little tunnel, through this corridor, and we find our red terminal, which unlocks doors. It's literally as simple as that. It's literally in the next room to unlock the previous door, and now we just have to go all the way back again. It's not really too difficult of a puzzle there to figure out. So we're going through this door, and we find ourselves in like a kind of important looking control room. Lots of screens everywhere and stuff. There's a few broken robots on the floor. Looks very important, but there's not actually anything to do in here that we haven't already done. Let's continue this way. Basically using the map just to figure out which direction I'm supposed to go in. Oh, the map is actually a kind of odd thing to point out here. If you look at the map in the top right here, it kind of shows the corridors that we're in. But if you pause the game, it just shows you in like a sort of squarish room, which is just odd. I'm not really sure why they did that, but whatever. Anyway, we'll continue up these stairs, and we'll see if we can find our teammates anywhere. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're forced into the over-the-shoulder camera again. This is a very odd section, because just these few steps here, I'm pressing down, left or right on the D-pad and it doesn't move. I'm pressing buttons, I'm pointing at the screen. Oh, pointing at the screen does work. But beyond that, literally, it just forces us to go forward. We can't go any other direction, so I don't know why it just didn't go straight into this cutscene, but anyway.
Hey, Samus. Where's Lyle?
Looks like he's late. Huh?
Hey. The CPU seems to have self-destructed. The central system is broken into parts, but I think I might be able to restore it and recover some of the data. Let's try it.
Like the CO said, there might be some pretty crucial information hidden here. Well, while Maurice here is working his magic, the rest of us should search this building. Am I right?
Got it.
Hey, Princess. Does this view bring back any memories? Yeah. Looks like the training grounds of the Galactic Federation.
That's a bit of an odd cutscene. There's some quite subtle but important things that happen in the beginning of that cutscene that's quite important to the story later on, but I can't really talk about them without spoiling it massively, so for now we'll just carry on our way. The way Maurice walks over to that computer and just goes, hey, look, it just seems so forced to me. They probably could have done a better job of that. Anyway, for now, we are forced into our sort of first person, I keep saying getting all these mixed up, over the shoulder sort of view, and we're sort of forced to walk through all these long corridors. I don't really like this section of the game. These few minutes here are just really stupid. We're forced to walk around in this fashion a lot, and it's very slow going, and it just really irritates me. I think I've mentioned this like in one of the early episodes, but there's no real need for this. It just slows everything right down and sort of tries to... the atmosphere's not too bad, I guess, but it just feels so, like, forced. Just let me run through the area like I normally would. There's no need for this. Whatever. Anyway. Another weird thing about that cutscene we've just viewed is, at the end, it's kind of hinting at something that's just about to come up, but the way it kind of mentions, like, the Galactic Federation training grounds, I always expected it to go into, like, another one of Samus's big old monologues about a past at the Galactic Federation, and then the cutscene just sort of ends, and you're back in control, which is weird, but whatever. So, anyway, more corridors to walk through. We find a couple of our teammates in here just looking at a table, I think. I think it's KG here, I think the other one is James. Just kind of looking at this blank table. I'm not really sure what they're trying to achieve, but for now we'll just leave them to it, whatever they're doing. And we'll continue on our way. This is so slow. This is so unnecessary. Okay. I think we're almost where we need to be. Good, okay. Okay, so clearly something's going on in here. There's a funny beeping noise and there's 5 doors for us to choose from. So let's just start with the left door and work our way around. Anything in door number 1? Nope. Door number 2? Nope. How about door number 3? I've got a good feeling about door number 3. Oh boy. Okay, so we're forced into another one of these searching screen sections. This one's not too bad because if you kind of try and look around, it makes it pretty clear that you're supposed to be looking at the thing on the floor. And let's be honest, if it's just fallen out of like a sort of cupboard in front of you, you probably would be looking at it. The point you need to look at is very small, but it's just this little point here on the chest.
Adam, are you seeing this? It's a Zebesian, but it's been cybernetically enhanced. What is this thing?
I don't know. Continue your investigation.
Everyone, gather round.
All right. So I managed to recover one piece of data. This bottle ship is under management of the Galactic Federation. In these facilities, life forms from each planet have been raised and researched as possible bioweapons. Site manager and development director, Dr. Madeline Bergman.
Adam, was the Galactic Federation experimenting with bioweapons?
Looks like it.
Use of bioweapons is strictly prohibited.
Of course it is. What's happened here is illegal.
Who is Madeline Bergman?
Must be the person in charge here. Is that all you got?
I didn't need to press Adam about it any further. I knew his mind. Not only was he a strong opponent of bioweapons, he was against the use of living things for unnecessary reasons, period. Life, no matter what form it takes as it's born into this often cruel universe, should not be tampered with. That was Adam's philosophy. In bringing the infant Metroid back, I did something that I know would have gone against his convictions. And though I might have been left alone, it was a clear and blatant violation of protocol. I wondered what Adam thought of me. Out of nowhere, I suddenly found myself concerned with his opinion again.
I've almost gotten it completely restored. But I'll bet they protected this thing with a seriously sophisticated security system. If I can't get past it, James, that'll be where you come in.
Leave it to me. Shouldn't be a problem to hack into this thing. I mean, it might tell us what exactly was going on here. Looks like this might take some time, though.
Madeline might still be somewhere in this building. Keep scouting for more intel. Let's go.
Oh boy, another fun cutscene. Okay. So, a lot more like cliched computer babble about hacking into stuff. What I find weird is Samus is talking about Adam again, and it's kind of been drummed into our heads as we've been playing through this game that like there's some kind of Adam's some kind of father figure to Samus, which is like, okay, fair enough. But from Adam's perspective, from what we've seen so far, to me it just kind of seems like Adam like tolerates Samus at most. He doesn't even seem to like her that much, so I don't know, maybe it's just his sort of closed off personality or something, but it just seems kind of weird to me. Anyway, once again we are forced to walk through all this area again, and that's why I don't like this section, because not only do you have to walk through this section all like slowly and everything, but it forces you to do it twice. I just feel like they could have merged a couple of those cutscenes together, and then if you did speed up the walking speed of this bit, it would be fine, but it's just so slow and irritating. Anyway, we're back into this area, and we want to be walking through one of these doors over here, I think it is. Oh, okay, and we're forced once again into our sort of first-person perspective looking for something. It's made pretty obvious by what we've just seen that we should probably look up, so let's do that.
I want all the soldiers to evacuate this area. Samus, your orders are to take care of all enemy targets.
Oh boy, okay, it's boss time. Do some quick sense moves, because they tend to attack very quickly right off the bat there, and if you're not careful, they kind of, as I experienced when I was practicing this area, they tend to just like chain grab you and throw you about and do quite a lot of damage. Anyway, these are the, what the hell's that guy doing? Just shooting the wall. These are cyborg Zabesians. If you remember the tutorial section at the very start of the game, I'm getting overblasts like crazy here. We were sort of fighting some like hologram enemies. These are basically the same. I'm chaining these these overblasts together so well. So yeah, we're sort of already familiar with some of the basic attacks that these guys can do. They're just obviously this time they can actually hurt you, and they're significantly more dangerous. There's a few of them. I think there's maybe oops, didn't dodge that very well. There's maybe 5 or 6 of them. But you'll usually only face about 3 at once. Once you sort of take care of one of them, another one will drop down from the ceiling. Once you get down to the last few, they tend to sort of start running through these like outer corridors, so you're going to have to look around for them a bit and try and chase them down. You can get a bit sneaky. Here we go. Where's that guy going? Come back. Where's he gone? Hello, there he is. Alright. Shooting the wrong way again. Let's get another overblast on him. And nope, where's he going? Come back. Okay, come on. Okay, good. That seems to be the last one. Excellent. Okay, I thought there was another one, to be honest. I thought there was still 2 more, but... Anyway, once we've beaten them, we are again forced into this stupid over-the-shoulder perspective. Oh, where's the door? Oh, over here. Look at the map. Okay. And now we've got to walk all the way back again, rather annoyingly. So I'm probably going to go all the way to the save station, and we'll save it there, and that'll be the end of this episode. So, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Next time on Metroid Other M, we'll see where our teammates have got to, and we'll continue looking around this exam centre, probably. So, yep, I'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.